Welcome to News 21, where we give you the most reliable information. The man you're looking at is Colonel Assimi Goïta. He was born and raised in Mali and is currently the interim president of Mali since May 2021 after a military junta seized power from former President Ibrahim Boubacar Keïta in the 2021 Malian coup. Goïta was a complete stranger before he took over the military transition. Secret and discreet, he's engaged in an unprecedented showdown with France. Ever since rising to power, he's been determined to completely take out the neo-colonial French influence in his country, which has obviously pissed up Macron, who saw his interest in Mali threatened. The result has been more than a clash of titans, with diplomatic and verbal escalations reaching a crescendo. On December 20th of last year, Macron's scheduled visit to Mali was officially cancelled, citing the COVID-19 pandemic as a reason, but in reality, Malian authorities had to cancel the trip due to a lack of agreements on the format of the meeting. There was no doubt in Bamako, which had already adopted an anti-French rhetoric, that Macron could end up being lynched by angry Malians. The conflicts between the two escalated further when Bamako demanded the revocation of their defense agreements. French Army Chief of Staff saw this as a threat and called the decision illegal. France has since then been trying to force the Malian authorities to organize a so-called free and fair elections so power can be returned to civilians, but in reality it was all about protecting French interest in Mali. With rising tensions, Colonel Goïta called the Malians to show support for their government because there was no more room for error. The result was millions of Malians in the street showing their support for Goïta. Things got worse when the Malian authorities discovered that France had been secretly training terrorists of the Ansar al-Din group, linked to al-Qaeda, in an enclave created by France in the desert region of Kidal. Mali later asked French troops to pull out from its territory without delay. This decision was welcomed with celebrations in the streets of Bamako. A few months later, it was the turn of the French ambassador in Mali to be expelled over his outrageous comments about the transitional government and was given 72 hours to leave after his remarks. French media France 24 and RFI later got suspended definitively over accusations of reporting false allegations. Adding salt to injury was the fact that Mali formed new military alliances with Russia, a longtime enemy to France, through the Wagner Group. Disgruntled France claims Russia is just exploiting Mali's resources in exchange for protecting the junta. France later used Denmark to maintain control over Mali, but the Danish soldiers saw themselves kicked out because their presence was considered illegal. Why can't France just leave Mali is the big question. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Thanks for watching.